Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 8535 Southeast Hood Avenue here in Clackamas. We're located in the basement of the home. We have a 4-inch cast iron cleanout exiting out the rear of the house. This will be our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. Looks like there was some hot water running down the pipe here at some point. It's kind of steamed up the pipe. This will go away here, given some time for it to kind of defrost. So right here, about 27 feet out from the point of access, this is where the kitchen sink ties in. That's the one fixture we can run. It has a separate drain line. It exits out the rear too and ties into the line out in the yard, or the rear of the yard. And it transitions over to concrete pipe here at 63 feet out. So it's switching over to 6-inch concrete pipe. And right here at 85 feet out, we have reached the terminus for the line. I'm going to go do locates and find out where this is at. Well, I went fairly straight, so it may go to an easement or something of that nature. We'll see here in a minute. All right, I've located the camera head successfully. The line goes out the rear of the house. If you're looking at the front of the home from the street, the line goes out the rear of the home, hangs a left, and goes straight out to Southeast Johnson. Line should be pretty much all the way drained out at this point. I'm going to go ahead and reel back. That dangling from the top of the pipe there is just cobwebs. I am seeing a fair amount of debris that's collected in the line here. It looks like there's some minor standing water in this concrete section here. It's kind of hard to gauge when you have a bunch of debris sitting in the flow line. You can't artificially dam up the pipe there and make it look like there's a belly. Either way, the amount of standing water that's there is quite minimal considering the amount of debris sitting in the flow line. So I'm not terribly concerned about that. There is a fair amount of debris hung up here though. And right here you can see down the pipe there, right at that joint, there's a bunch of debris sitting in the flow line. It's possible there's also a belly here that's causing that debris to collect. It could also just be that there's some debris that's sitting right here at this joint. You can see how I keep running into it. Once you get past it, it begins to looks like it drains out. But the amount of debris that's sitting there, it's difficult for me to actually gauge what's going on. There could be some roots coming through there in the flow line. It's a difficult one to discern. Without the line being cleaned out, those are difficult to actually assess to see what's going on there. And more debris buildup there on the side of the pipe. Some more debris buildup. Sometimes when you get debris collected at joints like that, that's at a pipe joint, sometimes that can indicate that there are some small roots that have come through there and debris is collected over the top of them. It's very difficult in some situations to tell if there's roots underneath that kind of stuff. I am going to recommend a Hydrojet to clean the line out of the debris buildup. I recommend a rescope to go back through to make sure that there's no underlying issues going on here. Like roots or something. Most of this stuff just looks like we've got some paper towels or something here that have collected in the line. I don't see any root strands protruding from anything. Alright, I'm getting close to reeling the camera back in. At this time, it looks like there were two sections out in the concrete pipe where we have some standing water. In both situations, there's a lot of debris that's collected in the flow line. It's very difficult to discern whether, again, we have a belly there in the pipe causing the debris to collect, or if it's just too much of the wrong stuff going down the pipe and sitting in the flow line and damming up the sewer pipe. So I recommend a Hydrojet to clean the debris out of the line. Absolutely have a rescope done by the drain cleaners to show that the line has been thoroughly cleaned, and at that time you'll hopefully be able to see if there's any underlying issues going on there. My guess is there's probably going to be some standing water in the concrete that's probably causing some of that debris to collect there. The line is functioning but draining slowly, so I would get it jetted and rescoped.